Welcome, I'm Christine Paris. In this video, I want to talk about returning to creating and making when we're rusty, or lacking confidence, or when all we see is flaws. I'm a victim of all of these, and chances are you are too. But we're not sending the car to the junkyard just because it needs a new battery. I want to be a more active part of the maker community, and the only thing standing in my way is me. I find myself in this liminal space. My skills are not what they once were, but my ideas are better than they have been in a while. So what's the problem? No, seriously, what's wrong? What's your roadblock? How do you go around or over or She-Hulk smash through it? Currently, my biggest hurdles are that my drawings and forms are very stiff, and I've stopped showing what I do get around to making. I found that personally, drawing digitally started reinforcing my rigidity. I got in this never-ending loop of Control-Z. I needed to step away and put physical lines on a physical piece of paper. And that's where I am now. I'll go back to digital eventually, but right now I'm just making sure I get to a finished state. We can always take the finished piece, with all of its flaws, into a digital canvas and tweak details. I can fix wonky lettering, we can color correct, but we need something to work with before we can refine it. I'm trying not to let all the little imperfections stop me from stepping back and saying, hey, I finished a thing and here it is. So what do? Something. Literally anything. Get up and make something. Also, write down all your ideas for when inspiration leaves and discipline needs to take over. Then start communicating with other people in your maker sphere. Don't sit alone with a notebook under your pillow. Listen to artist podcasts. Share on Instagram or TikTok. Or the fiery hellscape that's Facebook and Twitter. Participate in monthly challenges, even if you don't plan to post them anywhere. You've started. Watch videos. Hell, make a video. Do what you need to do to not feel isolated. I'm still not comfortable going to conventions again, but if that's what you need to get energized, then go get your favorite face mask, some hand sanitizer, and get out there. The whys and hows of how we got here don't matter. What matters is finding the path forward. I plan to share some of my favorite artist media in future videos, but I'd love to see what podcasts and channels and resources you like down in the comments. Lastly comes resolve and contentment in mediocre art. Writers are expected to have multiple drafts before their work is done or even passable. So why do other artists expect to have masterpieces on their first try? So what if people don't like it? I like it well enough, and it's moving me closer to a better place. Even if it were perfect, there would be plenty of people who wouldn't like what I produce. So why let how other people feel stop you? Let's say your issue is that you're not rusty, but you've never done anything like this before. Well, welcome to the community, you wonderful newborn maker. We're all trying something new. It's okay to be scared. I've had a little experience in animation, but nothing in true video editing or voiceover. Here we are though, shaky-voiced, trying all this for the first time together. My husband Mark has some video editing experience under his belt and is my biggest supporter. He's even given me the last little bit of a boost I needed to get going. But the information you really need to get started in editing or painting or writing is all Google search away. It's vital to know that no one starts off with an audience. Everyone deals with trolls, and you don't have to share anything if you don't want to. Your work can remain private for as long as you want. To wrap up my little self-affirming speech, I'd like to leave you with a quote that's been living in my head rent-free for some time. Joan Didion was an American writer known for her works on social justice, counterculture, and in her later years, living after loss. In a 1978 interview with the Paris Review, she said, "There's a point when you go with what you've got where you don't go." So let's get going.